The despicable case of Lacey Fletcher. Lacey Fletcher, a 36-year-old woman suffering from locked-in syndrome, was found dead in her parents' home in Slaughter on January 3, 2022. Authorities found her deceased body melted into the couch in an emaciated state, covered in feces and bodily fluids. Before we proceed, what is locked-in syndrome? Locked-in syndrome is a rare neurological disorder characterized by paralysis of voluntary muscles, except for those that control your vertical eye, up and down, movements. People with locked-in syndrome are conscious, alert, and have their usual cognitive abilities, thinking and reasoning, but they're unable to show facial expressions, speak or move. People with LIS can hear and typically communicate through purposeful eye movements, blinking or both. They can also use assistive technologies to communicate. Locked-in syndrome is caused by damage to a specific part of your brainstem known as the pons. Lacey Ellen Fletcher, 36, suffered from nearly complete paralysis, a condition known as locked-in syndrome. On January 3, 2022, she was found dead on her parents' couch. Covered in feces and emaciated, her body had reportedly melted into the couch. According to New Orleans metro area outlet NOLA.com, Lacey possibly had not been moved from the position in years, 20th Judicial District Attorney Sam Diakia suggested. He said it was completely unknown when she had last been moved. East Feliciana Parish Coroner, Dr. Ewell DeWitt Bickham III, ruled Lacey Fletcher's death a homicide and confirmed that her passing stemmed from at least a decade of medical neglect. Meanwhile, Attorney Diakia claimed that Fletcher's parents were adamant that their daughter was of sound mind to make her own type of decisions. A look into the health condition and tragic death of Lacey Fletcher. On January 3, 2022, the body of Lacey Fletcher was found sunken inside a hole in the living room couch of her parents' home. That morning, Fletcher's mother Sheila called 911 and it was then that the police officers encountered the horrific scene at the venue. Authorities told NOLA that the woman weighed only 96 pounds when she was found. Her feet were crossed under her body and immersed deep into the hole of the couch. The foam padding on the sofa was also filled with stools, urine, and other bodily fluids. Officials also found severe ulcers on her underside, which were rotten to the bone. Reports suggest that Lacey Fletcher also tested positive for COVID-19 but remained untreated. On January 18, Fletcher's parents told authorities that their daughter was intellectually sound until the end, despite suffering from locked-in syndrome. Attorney Diakia also said that Lacey Fletcher developed some degree of Asperger's syndrome and had severe social anxiety. From our research, we found that her parents are definitely responsible for Lacey's demise. It is hard to believe that those we expect to care and protect us often are those that leave us to dry out. We will be making an update on the status on her parents. Kindly like and subscribe to our channel to get updates.